Hello. Are we live? Because it feels like we are live, son. That looks good there, son. Looks good. Welcome to a very special Monday edition of the Superhero Zatsudan, the show that follows the latest in Tokusatsu this week, where we watch Space Sheriff Gavan and Kamen Rider ZEZTZ because I was unable to watch them live. I am, of course, your host with the most, the mercenary with the kicks, coming to you from 2286, call sign Henshin. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? I hope you had a lovely 4th of July. Hope it was filled with colorful explosions, hot dogs, and overall freedom. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I myself had a pretty busy weekend and week, to the point that I was unable to catch the show live. But hopefully, this supersized episode of the Superhero Zatsudan will more than make up for it. At least I hope. So what do we got on the docket today? We got two back-to-back episodes. Count them, two back-to-back episodes of Gavan, because I missed the week before that. So now we're going to sit there and watch them back-to-back, followed by case number 42 of Kamen Rider ZEZTZ, Devour. And then after that, we're going to talk about the latest teaser for Kamen Rider Might. And, yeah, it's as crazy as you think it is. The designs, anyway. We'll get into that after Kamen Rider ZEZTZ. But I just want to, again, reiterate, hope you guys had a lovely July 4th. Hope you guys, and thank you guys for being so patient with me. I know that, I'm usually pretty on time with these things, but as of late, I've had to been moving around, making some changes. Not to the stream, mind you, but, to my personal life. There are things that are moving around rapidly, so almost emergency-like. Because I have a limited amount of time, and whether that time continues depends on the moves that I make in the background right now. So I do appreciate y'all being super patient with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I hope that we can get everything in the back end resolved. And you guys won't, and basically I'll never have to bring it up here directly on stream. Because here's the thing. If there's one thing I don't like doing is involving other people in my personal problems. And I intend to keep it that way unless we get to an extreme point. We're not there yet. But if things don't resolve themselves in the next couple of weeks, I may be forced to do so. And I really do not want to do that. Because again, my problems are my problems. They shouldn't have to be your problems. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll never come to that. And, yeah. So, that being said, personal stuff out of the way. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys were able to watch ZEZTZ live. And we're at least able to catch up on Gavan. Because we are nearing the end of Gavan. We're near the end, and by the looks of it now, they're starting to put on their big endgame hats. And they're actually giving a damn. We are about to witness the beginning of the end for Gavan Infinity. Now, again, I'm still up in the air about Omega Horn, so I don't know if we'll be doing a Zatsudan to that degree. I need to see more trailers. I need to see more trailers of Omega Horn before I make a decision, right? Because I need to know what the overall vibe of the acted scenes are to see if this is going to be, if they're going to take this seriously or if this is just another joke. You know what I mean? I need to see how I feel about it. So I need to see a little more before I can make that big of a decision. Because it's a big one. It's a really big decision that I need to make. Oh, that okay. Hold on, I just looked over and I just realized what I'm doing wrong here. I was overloading my stream real quick. Sorry. Can I... Will that work? Hold on. I don't think that's how it's meant to be, but I'm going to try it. Is the stream coming in okay? Okay, so I'm gonna stop that for now because it's very finicky. I still need to figure out how this works. But if you are on the Twitch side, and you're on your phone, you should see a new format, right? Basically, I have this set up on Twitch so that now you'll see two versions of the stream. The one you'll see on your PC and an exclusive one to phones. Now, the phone one, you're not going to be missing a lot. I don't make a lot of changes in between versions. It's just structured to fit the screen better. So you won't miss out on much, but if you are on the go, you'll be able to watch this. I've been trying to get it set up for YouTube. Don't have that quite set up. Don't have that quite set up. At least not well. Hopefully that should resolve itself, because that might also be taking away the vertical stream, may be taking away from the YouTube stream, because it's saying that we got like bad quality. I'm waiting for it to like sort itself out, but I can't tell, because YouTube doesn't tell you about your uptimes or your downtimes, like not in the way you want. It'll just say poor, excellent, things of that sort. So I'm kind of left guessing if this is working or not. I mean, I'm not seeing dropped frames on my end. Okay, it sorted itself out. Perfect. Anyway, I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready, because we got a lot to cover today. This is going to be a really big show. This is going to be a massive show, because right now, I've missed so much, and we need to catch up on everything like super fast. All right? So here's what's going to happen. When we start Gavan, there will not be deliberation between episodes. We're just going to run down straight through. So once we're done with this episode, we immediately will load up the next one. And then from there, we'll get through that, and then we'll talk about it. Then we'll bring up ZEZTZ, and we'll proceed from that point. And then after that, once we've deliberated about ZEZTZ, we'll get into the mice conversation and see where that goes. So let's not waste any more time here. I've already wasted a lot with the tech issues behind the scenes. Let's go ahead and get over to our cinema, because it is time to start catching up. All right, here we are, folks. Once again in the Henshin cinemas. Once again, We are ready to get started. So let's go ahead and pause that. Let's go ahead and pause that. All right. Let's go ahead and get it started. Also, I apologize if you can hear my fan in the background. Like, we already got the AC fixed, but I need this fan to help propagate the air throughout the apartment because it's one of those window units, and this apartment's pretty long. So the fan helps with getting us. So if you can hear that in the background, I do apologize. But that being said, let us go ahead and sit in. Let us get comfy. Let us get relaxed. Let's dive right into it. Starting first with Space Sheriff Gavan, episode 20. For love, baby. Because of love. This is going to be a wrap up to the Kiki and Koto saga from last episode. But I think this is what's going to kickstart into the ending, right? Because looks like we're getting. If I had to guess, I'd have to see the preview. I'd have to see the next episode to be able to be 100% sure. But I get a feeling that we are in the process. We're in the process of starting a 3-episode arc. I could be wrong. Like I said, I will admit when I'm wrong. But I'm kind of making a preemptive prediction here that I think we're going to be looking after this at a 3-episode ending arc. Because Omega Horn's around the corner. So let's strap in. Let's get ready. This is Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity, episode 20, Because of Love. Made a pact with a being from a higher dimension. She never fully grasped. She didn't truly grasp what that meant. Kanki! She's taking it seriously. That is a heartbroken woman right there. You know what? Now looking back on it, I feel like they were building to this, but not in a way that like we could all see it coming. Because why would you have like 2 female characters in that particular setup the way it was? So I feel like they were like preemptively letting us know that, oh yeah, she's taking over the mantle. Oh, you have fucked up now. That salute still fucks with me. And we never got a proper intro to this show. It's just a title card. Call it a day. That's all we get. That's all we get. It's so dumb. We never got a proper intro to this. Never got a proper intro. Oh, a bouquet.
やあ、お見舞いに来たよ。
メイド？
どうぞ。
綺麗。ありがとうございます。
Wait.
で、どちら様ですか?
Oh. That's not good. Meanwhile, back with our boy.
一つは犯罪組織売薬部の主会ルルゲーの脱獄。奴はデスゲバンとも繋がってた。もう一つ
Laying it down.
捜査が打ち切られた。我が1号地球で。理由は不明。そんな。だが奴が次元を超えて兵力を増やしているのは間違いない。我々も対抗するため力の結集が急務だけど、お前は捜査止められたんだろう。敵を欺くのが忍び。私はこの理不尽な命令に従うと見せかけて。
Hey, Bat looking cool there, buddy.
キグ、君の恐れを感じているぞ。インフィニティ。
Uh-oh. Regi's cracking, I think. The cracks are forming.
己の恐れに震えず受け入れ認めろと君が私に教えてくれた。
He did.
認めることで乗り越えられる。
大いなるアザゾルス、宇宙の深き闇に住まう邪神だが、その実態は我々でも未だにつかみきれない。アザゾルスを崇める勢力も一定数いて、我々の監視
Wait, is this a flashback?
捜査打ち切りを決定した。
I can't tell if this is a flashback.
銀河連邦警察に深く入り込んだアザゾルス信奉者の差し金だろう。
愉快だ。君は
God, Yukaider's been there for like so long, man.
一応に答えてくれていますよ。
イオタに行こう。レジルミナスに翻訳してもらうんだ。
Oh, they're still unaware.
他の連中窓際の小芝居して僕らの知らない世界で戦ってるのなんで隠してるんですかね。聞いてみます。
いや、今まで通り知らぬ存ぜぬで行こう。
How do you two play into the ending? That's my big question here.
隠す。氷室先輩。何の話かな。パトラン。ギャバン試験受けてるんだって。はい。まだまだ挑戦は続いております。
Does he become a Gavin at the end? Wait, what? Whoa, badass! What? Scarred motherfucker.
異星人と地球人の共生は君たちの働きにかかっている。励めよ。
励みます。
氷室君、行くぞ。
That is weird. Why all of a sudden here's this dude with red eyes, scarred right here? Like, you mean to tell me that feels like you're setting something up?
珍しい二人組だな。
あ、もう終わった。
なんだよ、おっかねえな。
ごめん。あんたに怒っても意味ないか。
なんかあったのか。あ、そうだ。キキいるか。こいつが何言ってるか教えてほしいんだ。
今はちょっと無理かも。
Meanwhile, in Lambda. The Chief, baby!
本部長の感情が乱れている。
乱れもするわ。ちょっと心を落ち着けないと話せない。
Wait,
カラスマロが脱獄したの。
wait, what? Okay, they are definitely... This is definitely them setting up for the end. This is them definitely setting up for the end.
裏に何かあるわ。
君から調査報告のあった銀河中心部の揺らぎ。その後何か分かった。
Have you discovered anything since?
スペクトルを分析したところ、ネガ溜まりが発するものと一致しました。それが何をするのかはまだ不明です。
ネガ溜まりは人のネガティブ感情が蓄積して生まれる。
Okay, either you're the old guy with tenure or you're a mole.
保安局は未だに対処しきれていないようだが。
隊員たちも一つ一つ潰してはいるのですが。
コスモレイヤーばかり見て足元がおろそかになっているのでは。
I don't know the vibe. I don't know the vibe.
ありがとう。
Like, is he evil or is he just like a hard ass? Like, what is he?
今の彼女を受け入れるしかない。そして君もルミナスであり続ける。
それはダメ。ギャバン・ルミナスは危機のものなの。私がやったのは緊急避難。
残酷だけど高次元ってのはそうは思ってないよ。
The higher dimension doesn't see it that way.
君のしたことは間違ってない。君のおかげで彼女の笑顔は守られたんだ。俺から言えるのはそれだけさ。
Like, this is... They're starting to, like, tie everything together, but in the way they're doing it is so baffling that I can't quite understand where they're going with it. Like, I'm a little baffled by it.
一番ショックなのはさ、キキでも私でもどっちがギャバンでもみんなには関係ないってこと。そうなのさ。最初からキキがいなかったみたいじゃん。自分が決めたことだから受け入れなきゃって思ってる。でも
Damn.
また一人になっちゃった。
俺にとっちゃ二人は妹みたいなもんだ。
Heh.
その高次元とのにあって俺が必ず元に戻してやる。
You're promising a lot there, my guy. Oh!
デスゲバン。
高次元は一度ねじ曲げたことは戻
Once the higher dimension twists something, there's no pulling it back. Oh! Wait, what? What? Huh? Explain yourself, fool! Why? Where? How? What?
そっちから出てきたか。
あれは大いなるアザゾルスのほんの一部よの。
君の闇マクールもまたあのお方のご意志の一部。
Ah, okay. Thank you for explaining. Whoa! They got their own armor suits! Or at least, we already knew the first one. But I didn't expect the top hat dude to have one. Ooh. Okay, so what is your deal? What is your deal, my guy? You confuse me. Death Gavan baffles me. I do not get what his deal is. Oh! Slam him in! Huh? Oh! Oh, you pissed him off! Ooh, headshot. No, you pissed him off again! Oh, he's been set up. Wait, what? Are you hallucinating, my guy? Wait, what? Is this how, like, he has an epiphany? We didn't see the epiphany. You wonder what you can do about it? He did say that, yeah. What? Wait, whoa!
そんなのダメです。
Huh?
こうなったらレイジはもう止められないよ。
こんにちは。はじめましてさんですね。ご用は何ですか？
手を握るよ。いいかな。
はい。
Trusting an evil power source, like, that is not an uncommon Tokusatsu trope, but that's kind of a dicey aspect he's trying to... It's dicey something.
ネガティブ波動解放。
You might have that tree fall. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, dude. You alright? Dude, like, I don't know what is he trying to do here? What the fuck? I feel like he was tricked. I feel like Death Gavan played him, where by revealing that information, it could be what sets off the beginning of the end.
ことちゃんと私のことわかるの？
Ran with the fear of God in me. Damn.
わかりますよ。
Okay, motherfucker!
歓喜危険元に戻ってる。ありがとうインフィニティ。
Yep, he fucked. Yup, it was a setup.
エモルギーポジティブ波動。 ポジ波動に変換できない。
ドキさんのバイタルが不安定。危険な状態です。インフィニティを助けられるのはギャバンだけだよ。はい。
Kunky! Huh? I feel like this is gonna come with the side effect that they can interchange. Come on! Help the man! He's bracing for impact. Whew! Crisis averted. Dodging a bullet, man.
いやー、お天道様と今の攻撃で日光消毒されたよ。二人ともその笑顔が見たかったんだ。
あんたこそ平気なの？
あ、ほら。
きっとたくさん
Yeah.
の話がありそうですね。
それに
Come on, what does it have to say? What does he say? What does he say? Come on!
優しすぎるんだよ。レイジ。
Oh, he's about to break down, I think.
本当だよ。
Whoa! I know it! He was expecting it. He was hoping that would be what would break him. It was a mislead, a misdirect, the whole fucking time.
やっちゃん先生が取り調べ中に消えたって。消えた？
He's building an army. Oh, dear Lord.
歪んだ感情を持つ素敵な
It's like inverse fairy tale. I never went back to see what they were saying in the previous episode.
マク空間が開かれメガ波動が波及する。
ギャバンたちが集う時運命を変える奇跡が起こる。次回超宇宙刑事ギャバンインフィニティギャバン集結次元を超えて出張中だ。
The problem is how are they gonna like deal with the how are they gonna deal with the fact that the other only Raya and Infinity can like coexist in dimensions? So how do they make that work? Like the others can't like go into because then like they get like corrupted and shit. Hey Dane, how you doing? So like how do you make that work? How do you retcon that? You know? That's the question that we need to answer here. How does one retcon? How does one retcon? I ask of thee. How do you retcon that? But yeah, but here we go, and it looks like we're setting up here. This is the beginning of the end, because that entire episode was a setup. It was a setup to this. This is quite possibly the beginning of the final 3-part arc that ends the show, because this is episode 21, and by all accounts, we're getting 23 episodes. And then a Megahorn kicks off. So we don't know, because like if you look at the timing, the scheduling, it does line up. So we're 3 weeks away from a Megahorn, because we got this episode too. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right into the next episode. Here we go. This is Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity, episode 21. Gavans Assemble.
「愉快だわ。邪神アザゾルスが動き出したことをきっかけに本来流れるべき宇宙の時間記憶アカシックレコードが乱れ始めたと警告していたんです。キキさんが補足してくれたところによると
アザゾルスは私たちの次元でも噂されている。
Even in their dimension?
通じて全ての次元で小さな歪みを起こし続け
How do Yukaider is like our MacGuffin now, because like he seems to know shit and he's only saying it when it's convenient. Sounds like the lore of this series. Called on when it's convenient. Jesus.
してください。大いなるアザゾルスの祝福消し者たち、耳傾けよ。マロラの主は次元崩壊の最初の生贄をアルファ次元の地球と定めた。
Oh.
感情豊かがゆえよ。
Oh. Infinity's Earth is first on the chopping block.
これにより銀河は崩壊し、さらに次元の壁を越えてすべての時空を壊していくのです。マロたちは歴史が変わる瞬間をこの目で楽しむよの。祝福受けし者たち、大いなるアザゾルスをたたえよ。生贄の矢を放て、地球に火をつけろ。
This is just insanity.
天の川銀河全域の惑星にメガ波動拡大中。
It's begun. It's begun. It's begun. It begins.
人間が住む星ならばどこでも発生するネガだまり。人々の感情が豊かな星ほどその集合的無意識が混ざり合い、時にネガティブ波動の渦を作り出してしまう。
Damn. Oh shit! Fight! 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 Hit him with the rack! Put him in the rack!
地球で相次ぐネガ溜まりの暴発はやがて天の川銀河全域に広がり、多くの星々に被害を広げていった。人々の不安は増大し、
Most people become anxious, causing it. Oh my god! Depression is evil! Oh yeah, this is what we're all about, baby. Look at that. Yukaida! Oh! Okay, that was cool. That was cool what the chief did. We forget that the chief actually is also a member of the academy, so he would know how to fight. The only reason he doesn't is that he can't coexist on other worlds. Activate! Woo! Slide into home, baby. Nope, not happening. Teal it! My heroes. It's all coming together, baby. My God, why do they think they can go against the Emmons? They're not on that level. Well, maybe Poplan is. They're multiplying. Stop shooting them. Oh, good.
は、管理官。魔空空間の発生スピードが速すぎるのです。ネガ溜まりの暴発が人々の不安を高めています。この不安を取り除くことが最優先ではありません。
Okay, okay, that's suspect. See, your vibe is weird.
この状況を引き寄せてしまったのかもしれん。
ギャバン、やはり君だけが頼りなのだ。
I don't think telling them to evacuate is gonna stop. Wait, Yukaida! No, the MacGuffin! Himo. Will you? It's like that scene from her Disney's Hercules. Will you forget it with the head slicing thing? Uh-oh. Don't do it! Don't do it! You are dealing with powers beyond your comprehension! When they coming in? There he is! Come on! You know he wasn't gonna show up. Nope! Fuck you! There's more than one Gavan!
宇宙刑事ギャバン・ライアンギャバンが2人いればできないことは何もない。
宇宙刑事ギャバン・ルミナス、お天道様が怒っていますよ。
宇宙刑事ギャバン部指導
Goes forth.
次元を超えて出張中だ。お前ら
間違えた。ギャバンが4人いればできないことは何もない。
Wait, then that's who's the fifth?
いつも助けて
Who's the fifth from the vision?
私たちが力を貸す番です。
これ全員ギャバン？宇宙刑事ギャバン祭り！
Matsuri!
私たち4人のフルパワーならこの規模のネガ溜まりも処理できます。
いざ
やるぞインフィニティ。
Let's do this, baby! The crew hath assembled! This is what it's building up to, baby! This is what we've been waiting for! 20 episodes! This is the moment! Break it down, baby! Beautiful. That is a beautiful thing, man. That is a beautiful thing. You love it.
ネガ溜まりの反応が消滅しました。
消滅。
Uh-oh.
エモラギーシンドローム、そしてこうコタさん。ラムダ801のアモー本部長も一緒。
各地のネガ溜まりも処理したわ。ギャバンたちのおかげでね。
Oh god, he's back! And Gavans back! He's back, baby! That Bikuringa! Wait, who is this? Who? Who is that?
またギャバンが邪魔を。楽しみが増えたと思うのさ、先生。安心した後の恐怖ほどネガティブ波動が高まるものはないんだ。
作戦とは2の矢3の矢あればこそ。
Oh. They're moving like they think they have the upper hand. See, why couldn't we have this group from the start? Like, you could have easily set them up and they could have been the foil throughout the whole show. Death Gavan is on his way. Holy shit. Uh-oh. What is he about to do? Oh! Oh boy.
ようこそ俺の地球へ。
Hold on.
それがしの夢が一つ叶った。
How are you not like breaking down?
これからは私たちの冒険も広がります。
みんなありがとうな。くらいお前のおかげなんだろ。すべて初音の頑張り間に合ってよかった。
His sister?
僕たちが使える次元渡り完成したんだね。待たせてしまったな。
You kept us waiting for 20 filler episodes, you motherfucker!
お預け。
諸君、緊急事態だ。アークギャバリオンを機関とする大艦隊が波空空間より出現、地球に接近中。アザトルスを
So, that one weird one we saw, I think that one was the one, the fifth one, but like, I don't recognize it. He never showed up in the episodes. Is he from the movie? Is he from the movie?
ここで全次元へのエモルギーシンドロームを食い止める。乗着せよ。宇宙刑事ガバン。
Like, I've seen every episode of Gavan. I didn't recognize that last Gavan. Launch all Cosmo Gavarians! Mechs assemble, baby! Oh no. You motherfucker! Fuck you! You're sent.
敵艦隊から小型の戦闘艦発進を確認。
Should have fucking known! Oh shit!
なぜ認可されない。少しずつ私の知る未来が変わっている。
教習フォームに変形できれば。
本部、認可されない理由を教えてくれ。本部、本部、応答せよ。本部、本部。
The fucking mole.
これは地球への祝福なんだよ。
君の先輩何してるんですか。
むむ、なんだこれ。
バズラン様、急いでください。
わかった。
ポチッと。
認可する。即時変形開始。攻撃せよ。
仰せのままに。前回。
Damn, Waddy Pot coming in clutch, baby!
認可が下りた。
Okay, who's that green motherfucker? Who are those at the end? What? Where are these guys coming from? Wow, they upped the graphics budget on the Ant Gavan. Who are the ones on the? I do not recognize you. Are you telling me that important lore is behind the movie? And I have to watch the movie? Like, Yeah, you can't just hide important lore by that block behind a movie. You can't do that. Is he? Holy shit, this is awesome! Okay, I was wondering how they were gonna fight in space. Hell yeah! Hit him! Nope! Motherfucker, stop running! Wow, these people are idiots. Uh-oh.
なればこちらもエモルギーを増幅させて打ち込む。よし、お前らのエモルギー俺が預かる。
Let's do it! Yatai! Okay, no, just formation. This is gonna be amazing. King! The projection! Emotional Busto! Hit him! Woo! You motherfuckers. Are you in on it? See, you give off a weird vibe. That one dude gives off a weird vibe because I don't know where he stands. Like I don't. This new character. Okay, we knew his assistant was a dickhead, but now you're just standing there like you expected this to work. Like, are you good or are you evil? What is your vibe? Like his entire complexion looks like he's an evil motherfucker, and yet the one who was evil was his assistant. So is he also evil? Like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. Where is this even going? Fuck, dude. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just so utterly ridiculous, man. It's just so utterly ridiculous. It's so dumb. But, like, dumb in a good way, if that makes any sense.
アルファ地球の危機を回避できたことをご報告します。各次元のギャバンたちがいなければ叶わぬことでした。
そのことだ
が、
最高会議は先ほど重大な決定を下した。
受けてまいります。
ギャバンシステムを停止する。
Oh! What? Huh? What?
激化する脱獄犯たちとの戦い、停止するギャバンシステム、現れる高次元の存在、運命を決するレイジと高次元の対話が始まる。次回超宇宙刑事ギャバンインフィニティ
超着。
俺たちに預けろ。
And by the looks of it, it's not just Infinity that's affected. Every other, like, all of our Gavans are, like, gonna be fucked until Reiji negotiates with the high... Holy shit, bro. Oh my god. Like, what can I even say? Like, okay, so here's the thing. I wondered, because they gave us all of this in the span of what episode? How do you continue that going on, right? Because you gave us all that, but it's still not Azazoth. So how do you continue that with only 2 episodes left? Now we know that there are people infiltrating freaking the space sheriffs, the space cops, the Space Federation. They're infiltrators, and it looks like it's more than one, and the higher ups are in there, because why immediately suspend the system that just saved everybody's asses? Why would you choose now to do that? Like, what? I'm not mad. I'm just trying to fucking figure this out. Like, why? Like, in what reason? By all metrics, that looked like, hey, we broke the rules a little bit, but we fucking saved the world. Yeah, fuck you. We're suspending the system. If anything, like, if you look at it like this, and the fact that now Reiji has to go speak to the higher dimension, that truly means that the minute he tapped into the Yami Makuru, he fucked everything up for everybody. That's literally everything I can gather from this. By using the Yami Makuru to help Koto, to help Kiki and Koto, he set off a chain of events that ultimately ends up fucking him in the end. Man. This ending's getting good. I'm not gonna like lie to you. Like, this has been a rough series. This has been a rough series, but it looks like now they're all starting to get their ducks in a line here. They're not about to just give us a fuck all ending like Ozuger did. This feels like we're heading somewhere. Like, absolutely, we are in the process of entering that next level, you know? Like, we're telling a story now. So now there's intrigue. There's drama. We had the action. Now we got to figure out who the fuck is the one that just sabotaged everybody. Who's the one fucker that, like, just sabotaged the Gavan system for everybody? No more Gavans. Who fucked it up? And clearly, he has to go to the higher dimension to get this sorted. And see, that's the problem. When you look at these 2 episodes and the repercussions right there at the end, Reiji took a bet, took a gamble. And while it paid off in the short run, in the long run, he ended up paying for it. And not only did he end up paying for it, his friends are about to pay for it as well. Because at the end of the day, they see him now, because he used the Yami Makuru, they see him as a liability. Despite the fact that he just saved the dimensions with his friends, they see him as nothing more than a liability. So now we're telling a story now. This is what we've been wanting this entire series. Tell us a damn story and leave us guessing about what happens next time. And by God Almighty, they finally figured it out. They finally figured it out. Unfortunately, it took them 21 episodes to get there, but at least they fucking got there. The problem, though, is we've now established now there is an organization, the followers of Azazoth. That's not what they're called, but that's what they are. They are the followers. Now they're here, and they're working together. This feels like this should have happened earlier in the series. Like, genuinely, this feels like this organization happening should have happened weeks ago. And now we only have 2 episodes left, and I'm thinking about it now. Like, okay, the universe has been saved, but Azazoth is still a problem, and now there's another roadblock in the way. Why? Which leads me to believe one of 2 things. One, actually 3 things. 3 things. This leads me to believe one of 3 things. One, they're pulling a decade and this will end in a movie. 2, somehow, even though Azazoth is not defeated, this will somehow bleed into Omega Horn. Which means that there will be no definitive ending to Gavan. Or 3, they're going to leave it on a cliffhanger and we're possibly getting a second season of Gavan Infinity. 2 episodes is not enough time. Like, 2 episodes would normally be enough to tell a story. But now we have this roadblock with the Gavan system being suspended. And it's a weird roadblock to put in the way. Very strange to put it in the way, especially now when you only have 2 weeks left. It's a bizarre decision no matter how you look at it. I don't think you can literally give us the conclusion in 1 episode, because clearly this is not setting up towards the end. And that's why I'm getting this weird feeling this is not ending here. The story is going to be told from a different perspective, but it's going to be the same evil at the end of the day. Right? That's what it feels like. It feels like either this story is getting a second season, or somehow it will get handed off to Omega Horn. Or they're going to pull a decade and finish it in a movie. Like, those are the only options. Because I don't know how you wrap this up in. I don't know how you wrap that up in that amount of time. That is not. You can't give us the epic conclusion in 1 episode. That's only 20 minutes. 23, 24-ish minutes. That is not enough to show our boys and girls infiltrating the freaking enemy stronghold, taking out all the grunts, and then having an epic battle with Azazoth. Like, you can't do that in 1 episode. Unless you freaking crunch that thing so bad that, like, it ends up insulting us all. Like, I can't see how else they end this. I don't see how else they end this. It's either one of the 3. Because if you do a rushed ending, you're going to piss off everybody. And lo and behold, some of us are pissed. The other half of the community is like, somehow, in some bizarre way in these dark times, somehow has not lost their whimsy. But I'm a man that craves story. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, Gavan has been a slap in the face. But now we're suddenly getting somewhere. and maybe I'll understand it better when we see the episode later this week. Maybe I'll understand better why we have this roadblock. Maybe it'll come out that, like, okay, somebody in the higher ups, someone in the higher ups alongside Fuckhead who got knocked out, like, is there someone else in higher command that's in on it? Are there more followers of Azazoth within the organization? Like, is that it? Like, is that, like, I feel like it'll make more sense when we get into the episode, but, like, this just feels like such a weird direction. Like, I very much believe that, like, I don't know if it's going to end on a satisfying note. I just feel like we're going to be left wanting, and I feel like maybe looking at what Project Red is supposed to be, that's intentional, right? Like, this is supposed to be, and like, their Marvel. This is supposed to be their MCU. So they're introducing a threat that can't be fought by just one group of heroes. That's why I feel like Azazoth is not going to be truly dealt with. Like, they'll deal with the Death Gavan and the freaking the I guess the three generals now, and like the grunts, but like Azazoth, I feel like he's never gonna be like dealt with in this show. Like, I feel like Azazoth is gonna be a constant for several Project Red installments until finally, like, they reveal all the heroes that are supposed to be part of this massive team that's going to fight Azazoth. Do I base this on anything? No, just on the fact that Project Red has been slated to be their MCU. They're literally introducing heroes for the sake of crossover. So I'm somewhat convinced that either the show ends in a movie, either it's left unresolved and we get a second season, or it bleeds into Omega Horn. Like, those are like the only three options I see them ending this. Like, I genuinely cannot see them wrapping this up in just 2 episodes. Especially when this now wrinkle of the Gavan system is suspended. It feels like a weird time to do that. Right? Like, okay, now that I'm thinking about it more, that wrinkle does make sense because there is an unwritten rule about the Gavan. Every universe only has one Gavan. There's only one Gavan on every dimension. The fact that they all united here, despite the fact that they saved the world, is a violation of that rule. And if we're going off of that logic, then it kind of makes sense why they do that. But at the same time, you can't make an exception this one time. They stopped the freaking world from being destroyed, and like you can't look away just this one time. But clearly not. Well, we'll find out later this week. But Gavan's getting good. Like, I can't even believe I'm saying this. Gavan is getting good. I might come around to Project Red as a whole, but it's getting good. But I know why y'all are really here. I know why you're really watching. We're here to, like, we can discuss Gavan until I'm blue in the face. But y'all know what you're really here for. So let's head back to our cinema. Let us head back. All right, I missed it live, but we're gonna watch it now, ladies and gentlemen. Zero is dead. He's truly dead, and that sucks that he's dead. What does Baku do now? What does Nox do now? The lady is far gone. For all we know, Nox is just on his own again. So do they finally team up? Like, is this what they do? What is the outcome? Code is no more. So in a sense, the lady got what she wanted. Nox gets what he wants. But what happens now? Let's find out. This is Kamen Rider ZEZTZ, episode 42, Devour. Yorozubak. He is, or was. I actually like that Catastrophe has Kamen Rider eyes. Ah!
Our dream.
He's dead. That man is dead. Evoca system. Wait, what? I'm... What? She found it. Ah. Yikes.
目的は果たした。もう組織として再起不能だろ
う。おめでとう。こっちで乾杯でもしましょう。
あとは好きにしろ。もうあんたと組む理由もない。
Yep, he's severed ties. That's it.
さよう。ノックス。
Okay. It's still infancy stages.
美しい世界を祝って。
まだだ。まだ器は食ってね。
Wait, what? Okay, like I gotta mute that, but like, so code no longer exists. It's gone. The buildings are destroyed, and Nox destroyed anything about it. Pretty much the information, the organizational like software, the devices, it's all gone. Which is weird that they use the fact that these places are empty to signify that code's over. Like, you're telling me the people in there just disappeared? Like, what happened? That is a weird visual to use, because that kind of like implies that by killing the system, Nox killed all the agents. Like, it's a weird visual to use. Like, I get what they were trying to imply, that code is no more, but it gives off the wrong impression. It gives off the wrong impression. It makes it feel like, yeah, it's all dead. They're all dead. Like, that is like the worst possible visual you could have used. Like, they just vanished into the ether. It's the worst visual you could have used. There could have been a better way to convey that code is dead. Just the glitching monitors would have been enough. Like, I would have preferred that they had people in those rooms, and when they saw all their systems go down, they fucking just book it. I feel like that would have made more sense than just showing these empty places.
コードは悪い人ばかりじゃなかった。私が知る限りだけど、平和のために戦ってる人たちがたくさんいた。ゼロだっていろんなことがあったけど、きっと
結局父親らしいこととか息子
I
らしい
mean,
こととか
he kind of did, just not in the way you thought. He kind of did.
ずっと司令官だった。だからかな、悲しいはずなんだけど涙が出てこない。
いつかこういう日が来るかもしれないって覚悟してたからだよ。
I
そう
mean,
いう世界でしょ、エージェントって。
何かエージェントだ。英語もろくに喋れないくせにうぬぼれて、小高さんの本心も理解せずにあの人を壊そうとして。
君にしかできないミッションを聞いてくれるか。
he meant that. Only because now he's the only one.
俺のせいで。
バクじゃない、ナイトメアがやったことでしょ。
そのナイトメアを生み出したのは俺だ。
ナスカさん、藤見さん、ごめんなさい。
聞くつもりはなかったんだが。
何か話があったんですよね。お茶でも入れてきますね。
宮本クレハが亡くなったこと、なんで教えてくれなかったんですか。
それは爆なりの気遣いだろ。
すいません、別にあなたを責めるつもりじゃ。
Why? Hit him! Why?
ナイトメアに対抗できる力を持ってる人はもう全員
まだ残ってる。小高だよ。あいつはコードの壊滅に関与していたのか。
報復すべきはコードという組織そのもの。
はい。でも人の命までは。
逮捕する気ですか。
開示家としてあいつとはけじめをつける。
Oh no. Do not chuck that thing!
今日は逃げないのか。
もうやるべきことはない。
来い。
Hey, kanpai!
警察に行くんじゃなかったのか。
お前の言う通りナイトメアは実在した。賭けはお前の勝ちだ。おい、ごめん。
酒飲めなかったんだな。
男の約束だろ。
無理すんな。
いらっしゃいませ、ラムスですか。上様、ごちそうどうぞ。
Huh.
無意味な暴力だった。コードが壊滅 犯罪者だ。
ま、開示課の捜査ってのはそういうもんだ。
何を言ってる？
全ては開示課による潜入捜査だったって。ナイトメアを利用し悪の道を進んだのもコードの闇を暴くための芝居だった。
もういいだろう。逮捕するならすればいい。
コードが壊滅した今、ナイトメアと戦えるやつが必要だ。
罪を隠蔽するのか？
取引だ。開示課に戻ってこの力を使え。一人で勝ち逃げなんて俺は絶対許さない。
In a world that left him behind. I see you in the back there, Baku. You're not slick.
要件があるなら言え。残された俺たちはどうすればいい？
さて。
Oh! Okay, that was cooler than it looked.
この世界からコードは消えた。もう何も怯えなくていい。
なんでナイトメアと融合なんて。
理由はずっと一つだけよ。私の望みはあなたが幸せに生きられる世界よ。
ゼロが何を望んでいたのか。
知るか。
It's so. Why is it weird? Like, his hair is black in this scene. Like, was his hair always black? I feel like I've seen him as 7 for so long that looks weird to me.
だったらそれを貫き、自分でケツを拭け。残されたものはお前だけだ。俺は関係ない。
小高さん。
Oh! Why? How did the belt just disable itself?
ノクスは壊した。やっぱ最後はお前だ、ゼッツ。おっと、俺を恨むなよ。俺を生み出したのはお前らなんだからな。
お前ら。
生まれた時からお前は父親から受け継がれる運命を本能で感じていた。
No way! As a baby?
俺が生まれたんだよ。ありがとな。夢を叶えるため誰にも負けない力を欲しがってくれて。おかげで俺はここまででかくなれた。
そうか。
Is it?
カタストロフ。
The showdown begins!
お前は俺たちの願いから生まれたんだな。
運命を恨むなら俺と融合するか。俺たちの力で父親から押し付けられたもんを全部ぶっ壊すんだよ。なあ。
Oh! Oh, that's not good.
父親から押し付けられたもんを全部ぶっ壊すんだよ。
Wait, did you fuse with him or not? Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no.
吉村のおばあちゃん見といて。あ、私こっち見とくから。南。何？
南が死んじゃったんじゃないかと思って。
そう簡単に死ぬわけないでしょ。これでもコードのエージェントだし、無敵のお兄ちゃんの妹だから。
Okay, I think... Okay, you pump faked me. Don't ever do that again! If not you, then who?
俺やるよ。蹴りをつけてくれ。
マック。
So Nox is no more, I guess.
ありがとな。おかげで俺はここまででかくなれた。
君にしかできないミッションを聞いてくれるか。
He's found it.
Nightmares. それが俺のミッションだ。
There is no code. There is only ZEZTZ. Henshin Rider.
悪いけど、ここは壊させない。交渉決裂だな。
Sounds like negotiations are off. So here's my deal, and I'm thinking about this objectively. If Catastrophe, I don't know if this is going to happen, but if Catastrophe is destroyed, does that mean that by proxy the Catastrum Capsum also dies? Because that would also mean Orderm is destroyed, because it's two sides of a coin. Now this is truly endgame villains. He's making Extreme struggle. Can't even use his power to find a dream where he doesn't get kicked in the face. Oh! Paul Pratt, thank you for the follow. No, I know you said it. I know you said it, but I started considering it. Like, I saw it in chat, but I started thinking about it. Yeah, he is. He has that kind of power. Like, he can't truly escape. He's trying, but like, even though it looks like he gets the upper hand on Catastrophe, it's just like, just out of pure brute force, this dude is... Just out of sheer brute force, Catastrophe is overpowering Extreme. He doesn't need a strategy, he just overpowers him. Oh god. Audio quality is dropping. Until it... Okay, that's your main thought. You can't depend on it. It's not letting you. You need to make it... You're making it happen. Stop thinking that. That's some portal physics. Applying portal physics to fucking your power. That's crazy. Wait, what? Oh! He's not a secret agent anymore. He's a goddamn Kamen Rider, as it always has been, baby. It's Bodies! Baby! Bodies! Nope. Fuck you.
Complete.
何をしているオブリビ
Oh. Shit just got real, baby. Wait, what broke?
死という名の罰を下す。
私にだって夢を叶える力はある。
ジークは自分自身と向き合ってる。悪夢は悪夢を超える。
Oh god, Zeke's gonna freaking... Bro. Z's gonna find his center! Dude. Or he dies the next episode. One of the two. Either I don't know why that's making me laugh. But like either he's going to turn to the good side or he will genuinely die next episode. Quick, are there any pictures of Tachibana-san holding flowers that came out recently? Quick! Or I guess we won't know until after the episode airs, I guess. Because they usually hold that close to the chest until... Like, they didn't post the 0 one until after the episode. So, shit. But, like... Ah, man, like, this feels like the summer of end arcs, baby. This just feels... This feels good. It feels good, man. But it feels good in a way that also feels bad. Like, you get me? Like, it feels like we are in the process of enjoying what's about to happen, but hating what's coming. Like, does that make sense? I did. We're actually going to talk about that here in a little bit, but like, just to continue my thought, like, is it weird that like I can't wait for what's coming, but at the same time I don't want it to come because that means it's over? Like, am I alone in feeling that? Like, I can't be alone in this. Because to me it just feels like you're telling such a good story that I feel like, okay, I don't want to say that Mice is dead to rights, but like nothing Mice can do, even if you like, can top this, unless Takahashi-san is also writing Mice, but I don't think he is. I do not think he is. Like, nothing Kamen Rider has ever done will top this. Like, peak for 50 episodes. No show has ever been peak for 50 episodes. No show has been peak for this long. This show has been foot on the gas since day one. God, I really don't want this to end, man. I really don't. Because, like, I feel like Myth was never going to live up to this. Is it going to be bad? I don't know. But if it's good, even good is not going to be, even great is never going to eclipse this. Like, this has been, from top to bottom, from beginning to end, just the greatest Kamen Rider season in Kamen Rider history. No disrespect to the GOATs and to the OGs. No disrespect to them, but ZEZTZ is just on another level, dude. Like, he does not belong in a discussion about who is the best rider of all time, because he is way above, like, he is so high up in the goddamn hierarchy that, like, he has surpassed GOAT status. Like, he is not the GOAT. He's just, he's so beyond it that there's not even a word to describe it. Like, I don't even know what I would call it, but he is definitely better. He's greater than the greatest of all time. Like, it's just been so good. It's been so good. Like, where do we go from here? Like, we're never surpassing this. We're never going above this. ZEZTZ is now the benchmark. That benchmark is extremely high. The bar has been set to its absolute limit. Ain't no one passing that. It's literally up against the ceiling. No one is passing that bar. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But, man. Bro. ZEZTZ will go down in history not as the GOAT. He's going down as the GEDI. The greatest to ever do it. The Getty, if you will. Like, I don't know if I should coin that. Yeah, he's the greatest to ever do it, man. Damn. Like, that feels right. That feels right. He's not the greatest of all time. He's the greatest to ever do it, man. Like, whew. Man. I have never felt this way about a Kamen Rider season in my life. And I've seen a lot of them. But ZEZTZ is just on another level. Like, I can't even begin to, like... I can't even begin to sing its praises. It just does everything right. It's God tier. Like, S's across the board. So hot. Like, I need to create... There needs to be a rank above S. X rank. Boom. He's above S. Like, bro, this is just so good. The greatest to ever do it. That's literally all I can say. He's the greatest to ever do it. But we have to accept the reality that, unfortunately, the greatest to ever do it will unfortunately have to wrap things up here in a few weeks. So, begrudgingly, let us look towards the future. Let us look towards the future. Let me go ahead and just bring this up here. Okay, let's switch over to this real quick. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Let me get some tunes playing. Hold on. All right, let's go ahead and just real quick, let's talk about who's coming next. Let's talk about who's next in line. Who's next? Let's talk about it. Woo! Here we have the official poster. Let me just, make it smaller. Here we have the official poster. Look at that. Beautiful. Let me actually turn down the music real quick. Look at this right here, man. Like, I need y'all to look at this. So, unfortunately, well, I don't want to use... Okay, that makes it sound like it's a bad thing. But... Oh, I didn't... Shoot. 1 second. I am now only realizing that the vertical might be a little... Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get that in the vertical too. Hold on 1 second. No, I didn't mean to put it in there again. Because I want to make sure that like people on mobile can see this. So let's take a quick look. Vertical scenes. Or am I gonna have to like do this? No. Okay, that's... I don't know where. I don't know what it's doing. It's super weird. Okay, there we go. Don't mind me, just fixing some stuff. Can I center that? Yeah, it's flush. So here is the official poster for Kamen Rider Myth. This is it right here. And there's a lot going on here. Right? But I think we need to take a look at, because here's the thing. When we first saw it, a lot of people assumed it was going to be a mouse rider. I personally was of the thought that the Myth would need to be a mythical creature. Like, he'd be inspired by a mythical creature. No, this is Tom and Jerry on Rider. You got Tom and Jerry in my Kamen Rider. That's what this is. That is what this is. So, from my understanding, is that the way they henshin in this particular one is with eggs. And to me, that's kind of a disconnect. Right? Like, it's a bit of a disconnect because what do eggs have to do with cats and mice? They don't. Neither of them lay eggs. Like, what do eggs have to do with them? Right? Like, what do eggs have to do with them? Like, with cats and mouses, like, or mice? Like, what? So I'm a little baffled as to why eggs are the form factor here. But then again, oh wait, no, actually, no, I just figured it out because he's myth, not. Even though he's shaped like a mouse, he's still myth. So the eggs are like fossils. They're prehistoric eggs. I don't know, like, what's the interior makeup of these eggs. I don't know what the makeup is, right? But there's definitely a vibe here, and it looks so. But if you look closely at the suits, right, they're running with this same design that ZEZTZ had. Full body jumpsuit with just ornaments, little ornaments on the arms and legs. They're still sticking with a full jumpsuit attire, right? I actually have a better picture here that shows that shows like up close what they look like. So yeah, these are the full-on suits, right? One second, I'll get it up on. Get it up on vertical in just a second. There we go. So you can see right here that the designs are kind of interesting, right? Now, I don't know what exactly the lore is, but it definitely, we know it's about mythological stuff. So, and I feel like, because it's in the name, Myth, but he's also in the shape of a mouse. And oddly enough, something about how the suit looks here for Myth gives me this weird inkling. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's going to be a male playing the character, but like, I mean, it would be interesting if they decide to do a female writer for the first time as a lead. It would be interesting. Now, the thing though is that I have a suspicion that at least one of these is a female. I was kind of leaning towards the black one at first, but looking at his pose right here, it feels like too stanced up. Like, this feels like a man who's like a tank, right? Like he's about to like tank some punches, right? That's what this looks like to me. So I'm not certain. I could be completely in the wrong here because, sometimes the suit actors, they just don't look the same as the actual actors. They just got to be vaguely the same body shape size. So again, I could be looking at this like totally wrong and all three of these guys are dudes. But I don't know. There's still a part of me that wants to believe we're getting a female writer because we're overdue for one. We've got 2 seasons without one. Right? Like, we have not gotten a new one. We're overdue. And I feel like it's a weird thing that they didn't because, like, that feels like something the American audience would just eat up, wouldn't it? Well, actually, I say that, but then I saw what happened to Supergirl, and I'm like, I mean, it was also I also heard it was a bad movie just in the pacing. But like, there's a lot of things of like, yeah, sometimes people don't put a lot of stock in female heroes, and that's kind of depressing. Very much so, kind of depressing. Okay, you should be able to see it on the vertical feed now. It's going to look super small, though, because I can't... Again, it's very small real estate. But yeah, it just feels like we're about due, don't you think? Like, we haven't had a female writer for 2 seasons. I think we're overdue. The way I see it, Dane, is that they're keeping this direction for Kamen writers going forward because since now they are in the U.S. audience's eyes now, they want to appeal to new fans. And a lot of the people that they're aiming for are comic book heads. So when you're aiming for comic book heads, you wanted to give them a form factor they're familiar with. And what are comic heads like most used to? Skin tight suits. Literally, like every superhero, like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, skin tight suits. So they're doing this as a way to kind of like appeal to the general to the general public, right? But they've done it in a way that is simplified, it's simple, it's stylish. Like, it works, right? And like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. No, the belt was included in what I was saying, right? Like, I said this to someone, and I had a conversation with someone about this the other day. That it's easier for them to do the chest thing, like the cross chest belt, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you buy the DX ZEZTZ driver, that shit fits on an adult without the need for extenders. They are genuinely manufacturing. They've done this in a way that the reason why they wear it like that is so that they can pretty much make a one-size-fits-all belt. You know? They don't have to like really re-engineer anything so that adults can wear this on their chest as well as kids. This is how you get more people buying the drivers, because then they don't have to like expend money on manufacturing the extenders. You save yourself a few bucks by just making the belt one size fits all. You know? But there were some other things. We had a debate back and forth about it, and they had some good points, but I genuinely cannot remember them right now. But in my eyes, at least that's my definition, is that it's done for the sake of simplicity, but which would make sense. That was my original thought. But then you notice our cat riders over here are doing the waist gimmick. They're doing the OG waist gimmick. So then at that point, why keep if these guys are still doing the waist joint, why is mine still doing the shoulder bit, you know? Because them having regular belts, wearing them like regular belts, disproves my theory. So then why are we still doing the chest thing? You know? So like, what does it mean? You know, like what does it mean? So there surely has to be a reason, but I can't think of it. Because to me, my theory was that they're doing this for approachability. They're doing this for accessibility, you know, and because it's cheaper to make a belt that fits all sizes than one that fits adult. But yeah, it just gets thrown out when you look at the fact that the cat riders are literally wearing belts the way they should be worn. So then, why? I remember this. And the person I was talking to about this, said that Toei has this bad habit of when they lock on something that they think people like, they will keep using it until they drive it into the ground. I don't know if the belt is like one of them, but it definitely gives off the vibe of like, how do I put this? It definitely feels like, okay, that worked out with Zets, but we can't keep doing the gimmick. But I feel like we need to make some distinction here. So, because here's the thing. This series is literally a game of cat and mouse. So I feel like in this regard, the strap belt was done to help differentiate, right? Because we're rooting for the mouse. I guess the cat riders are going to be evil. I don't know. Or maybe they start as evil. But clearly they have beef, right? Because the synopsis that was posted on Twitter about the show, alongside the poster for Myth and the trailer, was mentioned something along those lines. Let me see if I can find it. I must have like retweeted it or something. I don't recall. Let me see if I can find it. Did I retweet it? I actually did not retweet it. Wow, that is super weird. How? Usually I'm like really good with that stuff. Huh. I'm going to have to track this down. Give me 1 second. Obviously, I'm not going to play the trailer on stream because you know how Toei gets. Like, they're super stingy about, like, playing their stuff. I'm actually amazed that Omega Horn didn't, when I played the trailer on the last one, didn't get copyrighted. But because I don't have monetization, it just marks in my, it just marks the video, the VOD in my, it just marks the VOD as, future monetization, like, I don't remember, like, basically it can't be, if I get monetized, then that video cannot get monetized. So technically it did break copyright, but not enough to get me a strike, but just enough to where I won't make any money if I ever am able to monetize my YouTube channel. But I'm honestly not concerned about that. What matters is that the video exists and you guys can see it, right? I care about that more than a possible paycheck. I can't believe I didn't have the foresight to freaking retweet that video. Like, normally I'm really good. When I see a trailer, I'm like, retweet it, even if it's just something that says, "Hoo boy." Okay, here it is. I found it. Awakening from a century slumber, people's wishes endure, and a falling star becomes a myth. The next chapter of Kamen Rider is about to unfold. Meet Kamen Rider Myth, a mysterious mouse rider who faces against the cat riders of MAOW, Mao, and Aura. Oh no, their names are Mao and Rid. So I don't know what Rid means for cat. So it's Myth, Mao, and Rid. Mouse versus cat. Powered by mysterious egg-shaped items, Myth transforms using the belt worn across his chest, while Mao and Rid confront him with the belts worn at their lace. So, here's the deal, right? Like, it's super weird that, like, and like, someone literally in the replies posted a video. It's literally like Tom and Jerry. It's a Tom and Jerry clip, but it's one of those where Butch is also in, the black cat. So obviously Butch is, I think Rid is the black one and Mao is the red ones, and so they overlaid the freaking helmets on their faces, and they put Mike's head on freaking Jerry, which is fucking hilarious. Which, honestly, if the show was like that, if they just, rather than like, I would prefer it very much so. If like if they're gonna go comedy, I would prefer if they lean in, because I think that would be funny. Like, you're either gonna be super serious, or you're just gonna be Deno level cheese. And I'm like, at that point, like, either way, I think I'm gonna enjoy it, just as long as we don't lose the goddamn plot. That's all I'm saying. You know? Oh, somebody made a picture. This is even better. God damn it. Hold on, I got... Oh, it gets funnier the more I look at it. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, but it's so fucking funny. It's so stupid, but it's so funny because it's so true. It's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. I fucking love it. Oh, man. It's almost like a throwback, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like, hey, man, yeah, we just wanted to do Tom and Jerry without having to trademark it, so we're making a Kamen Rider season instead. I'm like, I'm for it. Oh, it's so stupid. Look at this shit. Why? Like, I'm pretty sure that was the minute it got announced. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one thinking of this when they announced the Cat Riders as well. I was like, I can't be the only motherfucker thinking of this. Clearly, I'm not. Oh, it's so stupid, but I love it. It's so dumb, but I love it. It's so stupid. Oh, man. But yeah, like I do like the designs. Like I think the designs, like I'm taken to these immediately because the minute they explain the premise, I'm like, oh, I'm like in, right? Though, how do you make a Tom and Jerry like fight sequence or comedy? How do you turn that into like into a Kamen Rider fight sequence? I'll be interested to see how they do that. Then again, like I've always wondered, like you can't really like do stuff like that. And then I look at like Leo Rush in AEW, who like I saw as this dude, and now I see him like running around on all fours like a fucking maniac, and I'm like, okay, I'm pleasantly surprised, I guess. I don't. So it's like I'm sitting here like these suits look amazing. Like they just like they're clean looking. I do appreciate that like my whole suit is rounded, right? Like he's not about edges, he's about like circular, right? And the cat ones, pure polygons, like straight up. Look, jagged edges, like they're the cats are spiky, and the mouse is like round and soft. Like it makes sense. It makes sense. Like I can't see this. Like you couldn't have executed on this any better than you have. They did a damn good job. And so all we can do now is like wait for more teasers to come in the following weeks because we still had 2 months away. Meanwhile, Omega Horn is 3 weeks away, and we don't really have more teasers on that. So, it is what it is. But hopefully we'll be getting more of that, more on both ends soon, because I would say that people are going to be oh, hold on, someone zoomed in on the belts on the cat riders. I need you guys to look at this. Someone zoomed in. Holy shit. Like I wouldn't have known that because I was like not looking at it directly. Like I wasn't zooming in. Someone zoomed in. I mean, I could do it here, but it's just easier if I just grab this image. Like, it's just easier if I grab the image. What does that look like to you? What does that look like to you? To me, that looks like a cat holding a mallet. Like, am I crazy? That looks like a cat holding a mallet. Dear God, this season really is going to be Tom and Jerry coded. Holy shit. Look at that. It's literally, it's a form factor makes me like, here's the, like, yeah, I see there's like the eye of the cat and it's facing this way and then it's holding, yeah. I'm assuming that red part is part of the belt. If it's part of the thing here, then, yeah, I could be wrong, but that looks like a cat, that looks like a goddamn mallet. On his belt, which I'm assuming is his hench. Either this is like part of his belt or it's a hench. It looks like a goddamn hammer. Which, actually, you know what? Now looking at it, that's genius because that's how you crack open the egg and like open. That is amazing. Holy shit! These guys thought of everything. God damn. It's a hammer to whack open the egg, to crack open the egg, to trigger the henshin secret. That is genius. That is fucking genius. Holy shit. The intricacies. God damn. Wow. Bro, that is like some fifth dimensional like thinking, like blowing my mind over here. It's holy shit. they're saying there's going to be well, nobody's saying, but someone's assuming there's going to be a dog rider. And I'm like, if you don't put a dog rider in this fucking show, I'm going to be pissed. It'd be fucking amazing. There's got to be a dog rider. I need to see a fucking dog rider. I need to see it. There has to be. Please tell me that the secondary rider that gets introduced later, like, please tell me it's a dog rider. Because I will be so fucking happy if it is. Literal dog, cat, and mouse. And it makes sense because the dog would be on Mike's side. Oh my god, it's so Tom and Jerry coded, it hurts. God damn. I can't. Oh, the similarities are insane. The similarities are insane. Holy shit. Oh, I didn't put the zoom in number. It's alright. If you actually look under the announcement, if you scroll down a little bit under the announcement on the Kamen Rider Global channel, at Kamen Rider _EN, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll actually see, it. Is that a mallet? Yeah, and that was the zoom in there. But like, dude, that is crazy how deep into detail they've thought of this. Bro, I'm like, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. But if they care this much about the detail, maybe we are in good hands for next season, you know? Maybe we don't have to worry about like it being this maybe another writer is going to step up and like deliver, you know? Again, I don't think there's topping Zets, but if you at least deliver me something on the level, or at least close to the level, I'll be happy, you know? Like, I will be chill with it. But yeah, that's our boy. That's Myth. I say Myth instead of Mice because, like, it just makes more sense to say it like that, because even when you say Myth, it sounds like mice. So, like, I say it Myth. It's like I'm talking with a Myth. You see all those mices? Those mices? Take a little fest. Yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's still funny. Yeah, that is our boy, Kamen Rider Myth. Our next boy, I should say. That's our guy. Our next guy. I'm not going to get my hopes up about a female writer. I really need to stop that. Because I feel like maybe by doing that, I disappoint myself. But, like, yeah, but, like, it's so Tom and Jerry coded, it hurts. But in a good way. Because, man, if I'm not belly laughing at this, like, oh, man. But I think that's gonna do it for us here on the supersized edition of the superhero Zatsudan. We'll be back to our normal schedule this week. Zets on Saturday, Gavan on Sunday. So I hope you guys will tune in at our regular times. The following week, though, we may have to do another Zatsudan as I have an event coming up. Though I'm not sure if I'm going to attend. That's the thing. I may not. Just depends on a few things. But this coming week, schedule is normal. All right? So that's going to do it today for the superhero Zatsudan. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. And thank you for chilling with your boy as he gets caught up on what he missed over the weekend, over the 4th of July weekend. I appreciate y'all. Let me go ahead and let's start winding down here. Let's start. Winding. Let's say wind. That did not sync. All right, that's a separate scene. I forgot. Oh, I fucked up the yeah, that's what it was. Let me fix that. Whoa, I forgot I was still on the main chat on that one. Let me just who can we raid on the Twitch side? Who's available? Who's doing? A lot of people streaming today. Holy shit. A lot of people online right now. Let me see if I can send you guys over to Nasad. Like Nasad, he's a cool dude. That is if you know Tiffany Witcher, that's her hubby, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. I might be misremembering that. But anyway, let me see if I can get you all over to him. My allergies have been flaring up lately. Holy crap. All right, so on the Twitch side, I'm going to send y'all over to Nasad. He's playing, I think it was Ib. Was he playing Ib? Ibbity? Skibbity? Skibbity? Gabagoo! Hey. No, he's playing 007. I was thinking of somebody else. Nasad's playing 007's First Light, so be sure to show him that love in that cool Henshin core way that you do. If you're on YouTube, you're just going to be greeted to a black screen when we end the stream, but yeah. But on both ends, thank you all so much for coming out to another edition. This very much out of character, I guess, out of schedule edition of the superhero ZEZTZ-udan. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you all this weekend for Kamen Rider ZEZTZ-udan and Space Sheriff Gavsudan as it's normal times. But until then, this is your mercenary with the kicks, your host with the most. Call sign Henshin, reminding you that the future is yours and yours alone to conquer. So conquer it by any means necessary. I love y'all. Stay safe, stay sexy, but overall, stay awesome. And I will see you all next time. Peace out.